Hello and welcome to Long's Toys. I have a Kamen Rider Drive review for you today. This is the DX Shingo Axe and Signal Chaser. As you can see here, it comes with the Signal Chaser signal bike for Kamen Rider Chaser, and this is his main weapon, the Shingo Axe. Really nice picture of him here on the side. On the top, it shows you how the Signal Chaser bike goes into the Maha driver here. Cool pictures on the bottom. Nice picture on the side there. This is a rather large box, so cool picture there as well. So again, it shows how the bike goes into the changer, the henshin belt. Here's him using the axe. We'll take a look at all the features. So we'll go ahead and get him out of the package and take a closer look. Alright, so out of the packaging here we have the Shingo Axe, which, as you can see, it's kind of short, but it is meant for children. And then here we have the Signal Bike, or Signal Chaser rather, which I think looks pretty good. I really do like the design of it. I love the black and the purple flames. Nice rider logo here. Still has the kind of skull on the front. And then, of course, with all Signal bikes, you have the, set of pins here on the side. But you do have some purple flames over here. So overall, it's a pretty nice bike. Now, if you bought the first release of this as a promotional gift, you received this, which is the kind of black and purple, like, proto form of type speed. This was back when Chaser was proto drive. So, I love this. It's got a really nice matte finish to it. I love the colors on it. I love the design. I just think it looks great. It's got the DX spin there. And as you can see, just a normal rider symbol. So, it's a great little car. We'll take a look at all the sounds and everything it makes, but for now I'm just going to put it off to the side. Bring this guy back in. We're going to take a look at the axe here, and let me zoom back out. So, like I said before, it is kind of short. I mean, in my adult hand, it can kind of grip it there, and it's just a short little axe, but it's kind of fun. I mean, it has LEDs here and here. This is where you will load the bike. Obviously, it has a button here and also a trigger down here. On and off switch here. Nice silver paint. Batteries go here in the hilt, and it takes 2 AAAs. Speaker right here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. So it announces its name, and as you can see, both of these lights light up. Now, if I just press the trigger, just a very generic kind of clanging sound. No matter how many times you hit it, nothing special there. If you press this button, so if you press this button, and I'll see if I can zoom in here, but it's going to be very hard to see, but watch when I press the button. It's written right here. Sorry. Probably didn't show up that well because the LED is right behind there, but it does say Omachi Kudasai, which means please wait. So when you press the button, the red light lights up first, and it's waiting, and then when it turns to green, it'll play that music repeatedly until you press the trigger. And if you listen, I don't know if you guys are 80s fans at all, but to me it really sounds like kind of the background riff from Highway to the Danger Zone, that song from Top Gun. I'm going to play it again. So, I don't know. I think it sounds like that. It's kind of fun. In either case, I really like the little music it plays, and it will play that music until you pull the trigger. If you take the Signal bike, you can load it in right here. So it'll say Hisatsu, and then you can press the trigger. It does that kind of powered up attack. And if you press the button now, so it's kind of similar to when you do that attack without the bike inside, but it'll say full throttle now. It'll still play that kind of same fanfare music, but when you do finally pull the trigger, it says full throttle and has a larger attack. That's pretty much it. I mean, this thing is not a reader by any stretch of the imagination. There is a button right here on the back that you press to release the car, and then you can pull it out. Just to illustrate my point, I'm going to go ahead and slide this in. I mean, you can put any bike or shift car in there and that's fine, but it's not a reader. It's like the Zenrin shooter. Any bike you put in there serves the same purpose, any bike or car. So, and then again, button right here on the back. So, oops, I'm going to turn it off. That's pretty much it for the Axe. I like it. I mean, it was fairly cheap. I think it was around $30 American. And when you think that you get this and this with it, I think it's definitely worth it. If you're looking to get it now and you miss the first wave and you don't get this, I could see how it might not be as worth it for you. But I think it's fun. It is like the Zenrin shooter in the way that it doesn't have a reader. And because of that, you really only have about 4 different sounds, or strings of sounds, 4 different attacks that you're going to get out of this. But I like the design of it. I think it's fun. I mean, it's a short little axe. You don't get a lot of axe when it comes to roleplay toys. You usually get a gun or a sword, so it's fun to get something different. I do like the color scheme. I think the purple and the silver looks great. You have 2 nice big lights here. You have this button down here with a little light. So I think it's fun. If you had to choose between this and the Zenrin shooter, I would probably choose this. Also because the Zenrin shooter has that problem where it has to say shooter or Zenrin every time you pull the trigger, which is kind of annoying. And this does not have a problem like that. So I think it's fun. Definitely if you got a first release, I think it was definitely worth it because of the promotional gift of the Proto Drive car. But we're going to move on now, and we're going to take a look at all the sounds that these two make in the various toys and drivers. Alright, so up first, the Drive driver. So not really much there for the signal chaser. We'll take a look at this one next. I do kind of like that music. So yes, unfortunately, it just reads it as type speed, which makes sense with the context of the show, but I was kind of hoping for some kind of hidden sound or something because it is, you know, the Proto Drive car, but it doesn't really do anything exciting. So sadly, this thing I'm gonna kind of bow out for the rest of the drivers and such because it does not do any additional sounds. Everything just reads it as type speed. everything. I tried it in the Maha driver. I've tried it in the trailer hoe. It's really just reacts exactly the same as type speed, so I'm going to kind of bow this out for the rest of the devices. Alright, so we got the Mach driver. The brake gunner. And the trailer cannon. So I personally like the Shingo Axe. Is it for everybody? Probably not. It doesn't have a whole lot of functionality. It's no trailer hoe or brake gunner where it has a reader with all kinds of playability. It's more like the Zenrin shooter where it has a slot to insert a bike or a car, and that unlocks a couple more sounds, but it's not a whole lot. But I personally think it's fun. I do like the design. I love the color scheme. I like the red and green lights. I like the button on the trigger that resembles, like, you know, push to walk on an actual, like, traffic signal light. So I think it's fun. I definitely like Signal Chaser. I think the bike is a very cool design. I've always thought black and purple looks really good together. The silver with the skull on the head looks good. And I really do love this free promotional item. It's a shame that it doesn't do any additional sounds. All of the readers just think it's type speed. But the design is great, the paint job is fantastic, and I definitely love having it in my collection. Just would have been nice if it had some additional secret sounds or something. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you if you think the Shingo Axe is worth it or not. What are your thoughts on the promotional car, you know, not having any additional sounds? Or if you've somehow found a way to get additional sounds out of something, let me know. I don't think there are any, but if you've found a trick or something, I'd love to hear it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you've enjoyed this look at the DX Shingo Axe and Signal Chaser. And thanks for watching.